Saudi Arabia considers accepting yuan instead of dollars for Chinese oil sales. Talks between Riyadh and Beijing have accelerated as the Saudi unhappiness grows with Washington. How do they know? How do they know these consider? Who do they call to determine this? Well, I mean, it's you can imagine, Will, that these type of stories would have market effects because of
this headline.
Just the headline.
Yeah.
Just the existence of, according to sources. Oh, really?
Or someone familiar with the situation.
Familiar, even better.
Yeah.
Someone familiar with the situation says Saudi Arabia is considering getting rid of its USD. And then everyone's like, oh my goodness, is that true? Let's send Biden to Saudi Arabia right now. Get him, just strap him into a plane. Get him on Bezos Space.
Blue Origin.
Get him on Blue Origin with
Pete.
Yeah, with Davidson.
Yeah.
And the two of them, they go straight, they go up and they go down. But they land, instead of coming back down where they took off, they go to Saudi Arabia together. And then Pete Davidson, Joe Biden, who else can we put in that coalition to go to Saudi Arabia? Anyone else?
Elon? Because he's an advocate.
I don't know. I feel like that's too obvious.
Okay.
Because we're like more in the Davidson. I guess we got Biden in there. He's not really niche.
Rogan?
I don't know. He might not be niche enough either.
Oh,
I think we might need Russell Brand.
Oh, yeah. He's like the new Rogan.
That's what I saw the headline. I saw the headline.
That's what a lot of people
Everybody
saying.
saw that headline this morning because it's like was trending. I think it was the Independent that wrote it. They were like, yeah, Russell Brand is the new Rogan. I don't know. Nobody's the new, like everybody's the new something, and then nobody's the new something. Like he's got his own thing going on. He speaks to the camera directly. I'm sure he could conduct an interview. I don't doubt it. But his formula is different than Rogan's.
Right.
And I think they're both very capable and effective in my interpretation. I'm glad there's two. I'm glad there's many. I'm glad there's unlimited. Even this show right here. This is fine.
What about Ben Shapiro going to Blue Origin?
Well, Shapiro, okay.
Right?
And then, you want to put Bill Maher as well?
Sure, yeah. It's a duo.
That's the latest one they did, and I didn't know what to expect. I was like, okay, here you got two sides of the spectrum, and it wasn't what you expected. I had to explain to Mo that Bill Maher was pissed off. It's an hour and 12 minutes. My God. I only saw the clipped out portion on Twitter.
Okay.
Right. I only saw the clipped out portion. But okay, let me just zoom out for a second here, if you don't mind.
Look at this set.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly where I want to go.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't know, it's hard. When you got suit jackets on and you're having a serious conversation.
The chairs. I always look at the chairs. If
Okay,
it's like
are you pissed off? Are you pissed off?
No, I'm just always curious about what chairs they're sitting on, if it's going to be a 2-hour conversation.
Well, it's an hour and 12.
No. They're there for at least 2 hours.
No.
Getting to know each other,
Will just gave me the no. Usually you give me that. And then I give it back to you.
Very visual.
Will has adopted it. It's kind of got a who was the guy? Charlie Rose. He had a black background, but then this has the accent of those fancy bulbs. But I think about this all the time too, just because we point cameras at ourselves like it's already thought-provoking experience when you point these cameras at yourself.
Right.
And then you think about how things look and maybe you change the angle of something. It's all very strange. And then I can't help it. I'm watching sports or something and
you're taking it.
And I'm like, they set it up like that. And then I think about their outfits. I'm like, God, imagine sitting in a suit for that long. I can't even sit in a suit for 5 minutes.
Yeah, these chairs don't look comfortable. I'm with you.
I just said I was hot in Shenzhen. I couldn't cool down. I need comfort. And, I keep this place people look
freezing.
at me. People look at me. They're like, he's got a hoodie on. What's he talking about? He's always hot. No. This place right
This is a
here.
meat locker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I
Oh,
have my
man.
hotel room as a meat locker in Shenzhen, there's another meat locker right here. That's what. But that's the benefit of being, 42 stories underground
yeah.
in the bunker. Is we don't even have. It's not even energy costs. It's just
Right.
naturally cool down here below the frost line. It's a long elevator ride. It's the only problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they can come. They can come on the trip.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
that's fine. I maybe I'll check out the conversation. 1 million views, man. Hey, did you see that? 1 million views.
Yeah.
These are two guys that you're supposed to believe couldn't possibly get along. That's what you're supposed to believe.
Right.
And
That's
then
what
they-
I imagined.
That's what you're supposed to believe.
Right.
And then they sit down and they're like, "Hey, how you doing there?
What's going on?
Can I buy you a coffee? Can I buy you a beer?"
The lamps. What do you think about the lamps?
Well, yeah, we're back to the set.
I can't get over that.
It's I don't know. I don't know what to say about it.
It seems hot.
I don't know how to feel about it.
Chairs are too
I can't
small.
tell you. Yeah, it's funny because this is kind of turned meta. Because if you look in the top right for suggested, just chatting, Lou later, live now, and you get a look at our set, which is the same but different.
Ours is cool, man. This is cool.
Are you tooting horns right now? Are you pumping tires right now?
I mean, look at our ceiling.
No, that's fine. I think it's cool too. I think it's cool. It's fine.
Yeah. Any thoughts on this story that we were?
Yeah,
Going on?
obviously the effect here would be that the U.S. dollar is kind of the reserve currency. If you're going to be buying massive amounts of natural resources in USD, then you yourself have to hold USD, including China. If China has to convert into USD, then
Right.
on the opposite end of the spectrum, you'd be liquidating a bunch of USD if you were allowed to transact exclusively in local currency. And typically when it comes to oil and natural resources, it's going to be that USD. It's a
The global currency.
global currency. Is going to be a very powerful currency as a result, just inherently valuable because you can get anything anywhere with it,
Right.
including, in this case, oil.
Yeah.
But it's just a report. It's speculation at the moment. Obviously, global tensions, plenty of energy talks, Russia, Ukraine. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But who knows? Maybe the coalition that we send will get it sorted out. We're responsible.
Coalition.
Yeah, we're responsible for all coalitions.
Yeah.
I mean, forget it. Forget everybody we name. We just gotta send you. We'll be all set.
I agree.
Yeah, they love rock climbing. So
All right. Well, I got plenty of that. I'll teach 'em.
they're willing to shift over to the latest trend in crypto. It's the Willy Do coin. It's called the Do coin.
Do coin.
It's called Do
That's
coin.
a T-shirt.
Yeah, it's called Do coin.